Hello and welcome to Rust Locker, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a super quick oil change on the van, and I'm going to show you how you can get a fast, easy and almost clean oil change done on your driveway at home with the help of a special tool. Well, it's a bit of a windy day, so unfortunately there's going to be a bit of wind noise and my bonnet is going to be messed up. But a few months ago, bloody hell, probably over a year ago now, I did a quick oil change on the van, and I timed myself and I tried to get it done in 10 minutes or less. Long story short, you can go back and watch the video if you want, links up here, but spoilers, didn't do it in 10 minutes. I think it's about 17 minutes, that isn't too bad actually considering. But today I'm going to be doing an oil change on the van with the help of a secret weapon. Now I think could get this down to a 10-minute oil change. So basically it is like a suction pump that is going to suck oil out of the top of the engine rather than having to jack the car up or the van up, undo the sump plug and let dirty oil drain down. That's the usual way to do it, but this little tool is going to hopefully eradicate the need for all of that. So let's get outside, check it out and see if we can get a 10-minute oil change. I'm cheating a little bit because I have had the engine running, just warming up, getting the oil nice and flowing and warm and juicy so we can suck it out easier. So here is the tool I've been talking about. I don't really know what it's called, whether it's got a specific name, a reverse suction, oil suction pump, cylinder, I don't know, I can't remember what it's actually called. I'll link it in the description. But essentially, here you go, we've got this this pump receptacle here. We pump the handle, which causes some vacuum pressure down this hose here, which is connected to this thinner hose here, which is connected to this thinner hose here. And then what we do is we basically take out the dipstick, we put this down the dipstick tube, and then we suction it up, and all the dirty oil is going to go into this here, and then we can detach that, take this to the tip, and it's got a little spout. You can just pour it out of this. No need to move pans of oil into bottles to take to the tip because it's all self-contained within here, so that's going to be awesome. I am going to be doing the filter as well. I've got a new filter, a new oil filter to go in there, so it's going to be a proper oil change. Drain out all the oil or suck out all the old oil, change the filter, refill it with new golden brown stuff. Let's see how quick we can do it. So I'm just going to feed this down through into the dipstick tube. Make sure I've cleaned off the tube first. Take it down as far as it will go. I don't know if you can hear that, but that is the sound of oil trickling into this cylinder. Okay, so while that's doing its thing, I'm going to work on doing the filter. clean out all the inside of the filter casing first. Take off the rubber ring. The new filter. New seal. Oil. The old ring. This is what fucked me up last time. Okay, oil's still sinking into there. Pump it up a bit more, give it a bit more juice. Just cleaning about some of the old oil from inside the oil filter casing here. Just get some of this black shit out. And then I might dribble a bit of fresh in there as well before I put the filter back in. I'm hearing that start to slurp like a straw when you finish your milkshake, so I think that's about all that's left in there. Okay, so pull this out, put the new oil in. Now I know I've taken 3.5 litres out, so if I've put in 3.5 litres back, then that should be back to the level that I was at. I should have checked the dipstick first to see what that was at, but I'll put 3.5 in and then top up gently after that. I was trying to do a Jimmy Oaks, but the wind literally blew the oil all over the place. It wasn't my fault. Okay, I'm going to clean up all this mess and go get a funnel. Okay, so apart from the fact that it looks like a transformer got murdered in here, the oil is back in approximately the same amount that I've taken out, so I need to let that filter out and filter down, check the dipstick, top up if necessary, clean up all this horrendousness and all of this, but the actual oil change is done, so that's what I'm calling it. Let's have a little look-see. 12 minutes 41 seconds, mate. That is as close to 10 minutes as you're going to get, and that's not including tidy up and all that sort of stuff. So I had to do an oil change in about 12 minutes, but you're looking at about another 12 to 15 minutes to tidy up after yourself. But I think I'm going to call it quite a good result. This tool, I'm going to leave a link to it in the description. You can buy them off Amazon. I think they're about 50-60 quid. But if you think about the ease of not having to jack the van up and drain all the oil out of the bottom, I think that's definitely a useful and worthwhile investment. what I did and what you should probably do whenever you do an oil change is go to your fuse box here, find out which fuse handles your fuel ignition or your EFI or your fuel pump, and pull that fuse out, which I did right there. So on a combo it's this one right here, 20 amp fuse. Pulled that out, then jump in and start the van up, or your car up, and it's going to have a little bit of fuel left in the system, so it's going to kind of splutter to life for a second and then probably cut out. So I've already done it once or twice, so I'm not going to be able to start this at all. See? So I'm just going to do that a couple of times just to prime the oil to get it flowing around the system. And then after doing that a couple of times, check your dipstick again, because as you can see there, I'm only a little bit over halfway, and that was absolutely full up to max. So I know I'm going to need a little bit more oil in here, and check the dipstick before I put that fuse back and then start it up for real. I'm also going to then check the oil a few days later, or a few miles later, just to make sure, and keep an eye on it for the next couple of weeks, and then all should be good. Right, getting back into the safety of the van with my coffee and my chocolate biscuits. Wow, that's hot. Okay, so the purpose of this video is a bit of a fun mess about, really. I'm not encouraging anyone to try and do oil changes in 10 minutes or 20 minutes or anything. Take your time when you're working on your vehicles. I just did that as a bit of fun. If you try and do it too fast, you're going to end up making mistakes. You don't want to overfill or underfill the oil in your car or van. It's bad news. You don't want to spill shit like I did. So take your time, don't try and rush it. But I just did this as an example to see how fast I could do it anyway. But as I said, it's not fast because I'm going to have to tidy up and double check everything, make sure I've screwed everything down and tightened everything, and everything's all tickety-boo. So yeah, essentially I just wanted to do this video to show you this new suction tool thing that I've got. I think doing it this way, if I'd have actually taken my time and done it, not tried to do it in 10 minutes, doing it this method is pretty much mess free as far as you're going to get for oil changes anyway. So that's why I thought it was a really good nifty tool. Some of you out there probably already know about this, you're probably using it all the time anyway, but if you don't know about it, then I definitely do recommend these things. So that's going to do it for this video, and hopefully you will catch me on the next one, and you'll subscribe for more. Give me a like if you like this video, and I will see you when I see you.